Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Oh my goodness. I even smile when I'm upset. Like, I am very upset. I am so upset right now. Y'all got me cussing. I don't even, like, listen, black people. Why don't y'all want to be happy? I just want to know, why don't black people want to be happy? I just want to know. Why don't black people want to be happy? I just want to know. Like, why don't, I just don't get it. Can someone please explain to me why black people don't want to be happy? I just want to know. Happiness is something that you choose to be. It's not something that just happens, for those who don't know. So I just want to know, why don't black people want to be happy? I mean, I get, we hate each other. I mean, that is clear as day. I just don't understand it. I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I'm in support of just, regardless of gender, just swirl. I'm at that point. Just go off and swirl and do what you want to do. Because it's clear that, like, white supremacy has done a number on us to where we self-hate and then we hate each other. Like, it's very weird. It's just weird. And I'm just like, are y'all not tired of just fighting with each other? I get tired when I be fighting with people. I mean, I get exhausted. Because you got to use a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? And just be exhausted. I don't get it. And when you're emotionally exhausted, it can cause you to be physically exhausted. So I'm just like, aren't y'all tired? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Yes. Oh my gosh. The African American community is over. It is. It is done. I am not pro-black. That is dead. Okay? These people don't want to get along with each other. They're not even trying. They're like, no solution in sight. They just want to argue. I told y'all this in my live. The other day I said, I don't want to debate unless there is a solution. We've been arguing for years. We don't got a solution. I feel like I found it today. I really feel like I found the solution. The solution is swirl. Swirl. It just reminds me of, like, you know, a marriage couple. They just cannot get along. I mean, they just cannot get along. They can't get along for nothing. So divorce. That's where I'm at. Just divorce. You know, like, just go your separate ways. If that's what you want to do. You can stay. You can go. It's up to you. Yes, don't argue with people they are committed to misunderstand. I saw a tweet saying sometimes I miss being ignorant and not having critical thinking skills because those motherfuckers they be happy as hell. I, I'm exhausted, y'all. I just be like, bruh, just date out. I'm in support of like black men doing it, black women doing it. Like, swirl, please. And I hope you being happy while you doing it. Because this is exhausting. I mean, y'all think I'm gonna be doing this till I die? Mm-mm. This tastes good though. Y'all got me pouring wine and stuff. I mean, y'all just be stressing me out. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. Majority make it, yeah. And you know what? It's on both sides. It's on both sides. Because I'm all about balancing the scales. I'm all about balancing the scales. I'm all about balancing the scales. So I look at it from their point of view. I look at it from our point of view. And when it comes down to it, the common denominator is that we don't respect each other. We just don't. We don't have respect for either person. Flat out. So when you don't have respect, you don't got nothing. You don't have anything. Nothing. When you don't have respect. That's why I'm just like, just go your separate ways, because it's almost like when you're in a relationship with a man and he cheats, the trust is gone. Once the trust is gone, you don't have anything. And then on top of that, we don't trust each other. We don't. And in some cases, rightfully so. Rightfully so. So it's just like, just go swirl. Seriously, like just go swirl. Just both parties, both genders, just go, please. And then the black folks that really are wanting to work things out, that really are wanting to make something happen, go be happy. I still support black people who believe in black love. I still support that. When it's healthy, not when it's toxic, not when a black woman is muling within the relationship. A healthy black love relationship. Yeah. I support that. And it's like they want you to choose. And I get sucked into these pockets, depending on my commentary. I get sucked into these pockets, these so-called communities on YouTube. And I'm not a part of any community. I just support black people because I love black people. That's it. Like, I don't get it. I'm Issa Rae. I'm wanting everyone black to win tonight. Like, I'm Lisa Rae. I mean, Issa Rae. That's what we love about you, because you is about balance. I'm all about balancing the scales. I don't like, there needs to be a solution. And I feel like I found it today. The solution is this, black people. Okay. If you got resentment, just date out. Just date out. Just date out. Just do it. And rightfully so, because you have an experience that has led you to do that. So there's nothing wrong with that either. It's so hard to get people to take accountability, then take action afterwards. I mean, dang, I don't just be sitting up on here talking, not doing nothing in my personal life. I actually apply the things that I say on here. I don't just be talking. That's why I'm only watching you actually are biased. And then you get called a pick me for that. You get called a pick me when you are not biased. And then listen, depending on my commentary, I get called a pick me. So then you gotta understand, I'm in the middle of all this. So whenever, depending on my commentary, I'll get hit with pick me comments. Then the next day, depending on my commentary, I get hit with, oh, she's a swirler, she's a bed wench. Well, damn. I'm like, damn, really? For real? I mean, damn. So I'm not just getting hit once. I'm getting hit twice. So I'm just all bruised up. I'm just like, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Listen, I don't condone dusty behavior. I don't care. Listen, I grew up with white people. I've seen dusty white people just as much as I've seen dusty black people. Dusty people, they exist. Every community has them. Oh my gosh. Just like every community has rats and roaches. Oh my gosh. Every community has them. Mm. Everything gotta be a race war. Everything gotta be a race war, and it just be stressing me out. I just be like, why does everything gotta be a race war though? I mean, we really at war with each other, and it's stressing me out. Everything has to be a race war. And you know who makes money off all of this? White folks. They make money off all of this. All of it. Every time we argue, bicker, hate each other, that's how they make their money. That is how they make their money. I don't know. And then, I was watching the doll experiment the other day because I just keep watching it. And I like to study people. I don't know why I'm just weird like that. So I'm just keep watching it. I'm just thinking to myself, like, wow, they really fucked us up. Think about it. Like the doll experiment. In that video, those kids picked the white doll every time. Do you not understand the layers to that? The layers is that this black kid hates themselves and will not love people who look like them. Like that's what that video means. And I keep watching it over and over and over again. That is what the video means. Every time those kids pick that white doll over the black doll, every single time, it's programming them to hate themselves, and it's programming them to hate people who look like them. And we are a product of that today.
Which doll is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That
one. Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
Does it start at home? Yes, but you got to understand the social conditioning, the programming. It's generational because that's all we know. You got to understand too, as Afro-Americans, we really don't have a culture. And when I say that, we don't have traditions that we all share like other ethnicities. Like the Haitians, they have an independent soup that they eat every year. Afro-Americans don't have that. We don't have that we don't have those traditional values that other ethnicities have. We don't have that. We don't have those traditional values that we pass down from generation to generation. So it causes us to not have a sense of identity. It causes us not to have a sense of identity of self. So if they're already brainwashing you socially to hate yourself and to hate others, then to take it a step further and strip you of any form of culture, tradition, values, what do you have a product of? You have a product of a person who doesn't know who they are, So they're going to compare themselves to others. They're going to mimic and pick up on the habits of others. That's what they're going to do because they don't have nothing else to hold on to. They don't have anything. That's what I'm seeing. So I keep watching the doll video because I'm just like, wow, like they really like, this is like some pathological type stuff, right? Like, it's insane. Like, it's crazy. This is why, like, right now we're in this spiritual warfare energy. Like, because there's a shift. There's a huge shift. People are in the home now. They have to deal with their issues. They can't run from them. They can't go on vacation. They can't go to work. They can't even visit family and friends because of the pandemic. So you got to sit in one spot and really think about your life, which is causing people to have manic episodes. Mental illness is at an all-time high, and it's only going to get worse. So there's just a lot going on. So like the tension online, this is all people have. This is all people have when it comes to releasing, the issues that may be surfacing in this time because they don't have nothing else to do but think. Oh my gosh, it goes all the way back to slavery. Only so much you can do at home. My people were Panthers, and I still had identity. Yeah, like yes. And they put us in a society. They put us in a system that will make us feel lost intentionally. They don't want us to know who we are. I know why, but they don't want us to know who we are. They don't want us to know. And they made the system like this intentionally for a reason. And I wish Black people would take the time out of their day to find out why. Why don't they want you to know who you are? Where you come from? Why does everything start with slavery? You have to ask yourself, why? Why? Why did they do that? In history books, why did they lie? Why did they lie about so much? Why are they trying to cover up so much? You have to wonder why. But instead, y'all too busy hating each other. You got Black men hating Black women. You got Black women hating Black men. Because that's what they wanted you to do. They didn't want y'all to get along. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if a Black man and a Black woman got along, like a community of them? Could you imagine what we could really be? But no, they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to, they don't want you to create a legacy with a Black woman and a Black man. They don't want that to happen because you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. So they want you to hate each other. Every time I see Black women and Black men go at it, it's the programming. It's the programming. It's the movies. It's the music. Listen, all these publishings, all these entertainment, film companies, everything like that, they're owned all by white people. So every time you turn on BET and they keep showing you struggle love episode after struggle love episode after struggle love movie after struggle love Black love movie over and over and over again, they are socially conditioning you to not like each other. They don't have no type of positive. It's hard to find positive representation for Black families. And then you already see the commercials. They're biracial. We have allowed this to happen because we just fight each other every day. We fight each other. We just fight each other. That's all we do. That's all we do. And then some of us are just so far sunk in to where it's just like, y'all not even aware of what's going on. Y'all not even aware. Y'all too busy into celebrity gossip. I don't get it. And then y'all be making these household names that are owned, once again, by white families richer. Gucci, Chanel, all of that, Birkin, all of that is owned by white people. You making the white man richer. And you're making your community poor. That's what you're doing every time you do that. Every time. And that's what they want. And then where are we? At the bottom. Black people are at the bottom. Black people are at the bottom. That's the reality. It's just horrible. And then I gotta sit here and pretend like I don't know what's going on. That's why every time I have to sit here, I'm just like, this shit is so stupid. It's so dumb. But I'm at a point now where I have given up. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like at this point, as a culture, like as a community, we just so far gone. I think like the healthiest thing for us to do is to date out. To date out. To date out. Latrice said, who were we? You should read your Bible if you want to know who we are. You should read your Bible. We are not allowed to call a spade. I don't get it. But you can't read the Bible that they gave you. You got to find the original Bible if you want to know who you are as a black person, where you come from. But you don't want to. You don't want to do what? Y'all got me stressed, okay? And see, this is why I go off into my little hole and I just be by myself because I don't have time. Yes, I just feel like black people just go experience some other cultures. Maybe find peace in that. I don't know. But we got to move on from this cuz this is not helping it's not helping anyone. It's not solving anything. It's not helping anything. You're raising kids in dysfunction. It's just not healthy. So again, the only reason I am in support of black women divesting, and now just making it known, I'm in support of black men divesting, whatever, right? Because of colorism, because of the conditioning, the programming. We are so far gone. I have just said, you know what? It's just too late for some people. You know what I'm saying? It's just too late. It's too late. What they did, the programming is already happened. And to the ones that are aware, try to connect with those black folks if you can. I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. But if you can connect with that one black person, go ahead and connect with that one black person that's healthy, healing, aware, woke. They know what the hell is going on. Not the ones that are in the matrix and they're into the conditioning and programming and they, bickering back and forth. You just got to connect with someone that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's just aware. Okay? Just aware. But healthy, though. Not toxic. Because you got the hoteps out here. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about just a man that's aware. That's it. Even the story said who you were. Even the Quran said who we were. Oh, yeah. Yeah, colors black men should date out instead of forcing them to be. They already are. That's why I just don't know why black women get upset. I'm like, girl, you are dodging a major bullet. He want to go get with whoever he want to go get with. Let him. I don't understand. Why are we fighting them on that? Listen, a man gonna do what he gonna do. Ain't nothing you can do about it as a woman. That's why I understand why y'all be so focused on trying to control what men do. You can't control what they do. Because if we could, shit would be different. It would. Shit would be different if we could control what men do. But we can't. This is why we should focus on ourselves and set boundaries. That's it. And be happy. Oh my gosh, when you set boundaries, you're in a healthier environment, a healthier space. You're just happy as hell. If we could control, like I said, we could control what the men do, we wouldn't be in this situation. We wouldn't be having this conversation. So that ain't working. Trying to control what they do, how they think, it's just not gonna work. So just focus on what you want. Set up some boundaries based off of what you want. Live your life according to how you want. And just keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. I don't understand why we gotta keep. It's simple to me. It's simple to me. It really is. But the collective of like black men and black women, they like that annoying ass, toxic ass couple. You can't take their ass nowhere. You can't you can't do nothing fun with them because all they do is argue and bicker all freaking day. And then you invite them out somewhere, and then you be like, damn, I shouldn't have invited them. They ruining the energy. They messing up the whole environment because they arguing. They toxic. They need to just break up, wouldn't you say? The same thing with the collective of black people. It's just like, can we just let it go? I mean, I'm trying to get as many black women to go to therapy. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get as many black women to go to therapy. Just go. I'm in support of that too. I don't just support. That's the thing. I don't know why I get in the middle of just, I don't know, stupid stuff, but you know, I don't be out here telling women to chase bags. I tell women to chase purpose. Okay, first off. Then I don't tell women to date out just to date out because they hate black men. I tell them to date out because if you're having issues with black men due to colorism, because of colorism, they don't find you attractive, then of course I'm going to tell this woman, you need to date out. Widen your options, not because of the hatred of black men. I'm aware of the fact that this entire situation has everything to do with social programming. Oh my gosh. Why would I blame the person that was programmed? Why not blame the person that programmed the person? I mean, that just makes logical sense, right? And then y'all gotta understand this. I'm not an overly emotional woman. Y'all make that assumption. Y'all think all women are overly emotional. Some of us have common sense. Some of us are able to see things from an intellectual perspective to where we can go beyond emotions and actually look at what the issue is and not just look at the outer. I'm looking beyond the illusion, not falling victim to the illusion. I don't get it. Let me put this in this live right now because listen. Y'all need to hit up therapy for black girls. Okay. Is it called therapy black girl is what it's called, I believe. Here on Instagram. Okay, y'all need to go look for a therapist on there. And I'm not saying that to be shady. Okay? We need to make therapy like popular. Popping. Okay, start tweeting it out. I'm in therapy. Even if you're not, girl, make it trend. Maybe people will actually start going. Because, you know, they do everything else. They copy everything else. I was just seeing a white girl today trying to lay her edges and stuff. I'm like, girl, all you had to do was throw some water on your edges. You didn't have to do gel and all of that. All you had to do was throw some water on them edges. You could have laid them edges just fine. So start tweeting at therapy, people. Let's go to therapy. Because you know how they like to copy us. Wait, it's therapy for black girls. Hold on, let me just pin your comment. Thank you, Kay, staying neutral. Oh my God. That's hilarious because that is like the topic of conversation right now. Like I'm just over it. I am so over it. I know y'all seen that video and I thought about posting it today, but I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna be bashed for hating white women today if I post that. I can't do nothing. It's the truth though. All you had to do was throw some water on them edges. They would have laid just fine. She really doing a whole black girl routine. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You know you could. I used to listen. I grew up with white girls. Water. That's all you need. That's it. I used to do white girl hair in college. Oh my gosh, I used to do white. That was a side hustle that I had in college. No. It's not FaceTime, but I mean, like, it can be for you depending on. She said, Yoni, is the consultation with you FaceTime? It can be if you wanted to. I will send you a link to your email, and then it's on Google Hangouts. So if you have Gmail, you should be fine. Oh my gosh, the Asian friend asked me if she should buy Eco Styler gel for her edges. I told her behind if she don't just get some, yeah, just get some water. Okay, just get some water. But that was a side hustle of mine in college. Like, oh my God, white girls in college, they just wanted some curls. That's it. You know how much they pay me for some curls? $50. And I'm like a college kid. I'm like, oh, you gonna pay me $50 just to curl your hair? Yeah. I'm like, well, shoot. Where your curling iron at? And then they using their parents' money or their trust fund account. So it's just like, okay, whatever. Okay, I'll curl your hair every day if you need me to. Pay me $50. Just yes, I used to white girls' hair all the time, y'all. They the ones that introduced me to weave. But when you black, people stereotype you. So I tell people all the time, black women don't have to fit in with y'all non-black women. I just like just be you, man. Is that hard? I'm all about individualities. I don't want everybody around me thinking like me, looking like me, and talking like me. I think that's weird. I think that's very weird. I like people to be different, unique, and themselves. The exotics get so enraged when you even apply or imply that they copy us. They copy us. Come on now. Some of this stuff is just like y'all literally are doing like the toothbrush thing. Come on now. Seriously, you came up with that? You came up you know what makes me mad about what makes me mad about the toothbrush thing is every time I go to the beauty supply store and it's owned by a Korean, he's profiting off of that. He is. Now, okay, the toothbrush thing has been around for us as black women since we were kids. Okay, since beyond we were kids. And you're telling me a Korean man is making money off of that. And every time I go in there and I see that, I get mad to where I just go get I get my own toothbrush now. I went back to using my toothbrush because I'm just like, y'all making money. But then it's even when I used to toothbrush, even when I know I'm putting money in the white man's pocket, but you know what? It's better because it's like, that's what we used to do. So that's what we're just going to do. Instead of going to the beauty supply store and buying that toothbrush, knowing that that's something that we as black women did because they didn't have that tool for us. So if anyone should be profiting off of that, it should be a black woman. It shouldn't be a Korean man that owns a beauty supply store. Yes, I said it. It makes me mad. It makes me upset. But then it's just like, when you go into the beauty supply store, they got bonnets and stuff, ours, that they're profiting off of. And we buy it because black people don't want to get along. Black people don't want to come together. Black people don't want to create a community to where they can create their own stuff that we are using, that we buy up like it's nothing, that we can profit off of. I don't get it. Oh my gosh, I just don't get it. Hold on. Thank you, Asia. I really appreciate that. Ooh, a good deep conditioner. I use the cholesterol or mayo conditioner because it's thick, but it's really good for your hair. It's been growing my hair, and I just sit underneath the dryer with and then that's another thing. Okay, I'm natural. Why don't they have them jumbo shower caps, plastic ones for deep conditioning? Maybe they have it, I'm not sure. But black women should be making money off of that. I'm still using grocery bags because my hair is too big to fit under the little plastic caps. Why do Asians own beauty supply stores in the first place? Yeah, I never even thought about that. I never even thought about it like that. Well, they are a source to China, and China makes everything. So I'm sure they're like, oh, if they're Asian. And listen, I was looking at Rich Asians on Netflix. That could be the black community. Oh my, y'all making me upset. Y'all just, because I see what we could be, but it's just like, oh my God, they fucked us up so bad. So it's just like, it's never gonna be like that. You got black men talking about, I'm not in support of weave. Do you not understand? Weave is a billion dollar business, but because the white man told you to hate your woman, you make it a big fuss that she wears weave. Sir, are you stupid? These other men don't care about that. You know what they care about? Money. That's what they care about. That's what they care about. They care about the money. So all that fuss you put in it, you should be doing something with your money to where, you're profiting off of the fact that black women like to look done up. We like to be cute. But no. You know what black men do? They hate us so bad, they don't even know how to profit off of our beauty. I don't get it. You know how much money you would be making? Okay? You could be living like the rich Asians. If you want to see what they live like, watch Netflix. It's on Netflix. See how we could be living. Because the Asians profit off of us the most. The most. Don't think it's white people. It's Asians for real. You'd be surprised how much money they make off of us. If white men are getting majority of products from China, China is the one that's making more money off us than actual white people. That's why they have all the money. Listen, Americans are broke, okay? Talking about some $600 stimulus check. What the hell are we gonna do with this? We've been locked up for how long? You gonna send me a $600 stimulus check? Are you kidding me? And then in Asia, what do you think they got? Have y'all listen? China, Japan. I want to visit there so bad because they're just so much more advanced. They're so much more advanced. Their technology. Are you kidding me? Americans are still trying to catch up. We are behind, and it's because Asians, they have all the money. They do. Bling. Yep, Bling Empire. Oh, Bling. Yeah. Bling Empire is the name of the show. I wish I could pin that. But it's called Bling Empire. But the show was inspired by Crazy Rich Asians, which I watched that movie too, which is a good movie. That's why I'm just like, and that's the thing. Listen, we in this situation where colorism has done a number on the black community to where black women getting you an Asian man, that's a good look, sis. That's a damn good look. That is a damn good look. If you do it right. If you're not healing from your trauma, don't expect something different just because you date out of the race. Because you're going to bump into the same situation. So, dating an Asian man, that is a really good look. If you do it right. That's a better look than dating a white man. And yeah, I said that. Their community is rich. Literally. Yeah, Asians make more. And the more research I do, I'm just like, wow, I didn't know they had it like that. I did not know Asians was doing it like that. Listen, Asians is doing it. Okay? They doing it. So, come on. If Asians are doing it, and Asians are very smart. Oh, my God. They're so smart. So, imagine a black woman who's a part of a social group that is the most educated. Linking with an Asian man that has the resources. Oh my gosh. It's like, that's insane. So it may be agenda pushing at this point, which I really think it is agenda pushing. But at the end of the day, like I said, the programming, the social conditioning, the colorism, it has done a number on us to where it's just like, I've lost hope at this point. I've lost hope. And I'm the most optimistic person you will ever meet. I have lost hope. I'm always thinking positively. Like I've had some mess up things happen to me. I've had odds against me, and I'm always thinking like, okay, positive, positive. But when it comes to this race war situation among black men and black women, yeah, I don't see any type of solution other than dating out for both genders. Everybody exploits blacks because they see a loophole where we are not united. Yep. Ooh. Now, I don't know nothing about football, but Spirit said this, okay? So it's kind of like football, right? Defense, though. We talking about defense right now. Defense. Spirit is talking to me because, listen, I don't know nothing about football, but this is about to make some sense, clearly. So when it comes to football defense, though, if there is a loophole, just one person being weak, one person not doing their job, just one person. And how does that happen? The lack of teamwork, team effort, whatever the case may be. What's going to happen? The other team is going to score. So because all these other ethnicities have seen the lack of the fact that black folks know how to work together, unite, come together, they see that loophole and they profit off of that loophole. The same way a football team on the offensive side would be able to score. It's the same thing. So yeah, I agree 100%. That's exactly what's going on. And it ain't even just white people. It's all these other ethnicities surrounding us. They see that. They're like, ooh. We can profit off of all of that. And they take advantage. Do you blame them? No. I don't blame them. I blame us. Yeah, East Asians for sure. They got all the nails. They got all the nail salons, food spots, even liquor stores. They even got the liquor stores, y'all. That could be us. That could be us. And then, let's take it a step further. Because I don't think black people see the full picture. Not only are they in our community profiting off of us, they have created their own community to profit off of themselves. Do I need to say that again? Not only are they in our community profiting off of us, they are profiting off of each other in their own community. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I just curious. What are we doing? I don't want to say nothing because nothing was about to come out, but you know what? I won't say we're not doing nothing. We're just not doing enough. And the reason why we're not doing enough, because we're in these pockets. We're in these pockets. Throughout the community, we're just in these pockets. And then we have these alliances with each other. Alliances it's not true unity. It's not true unity. It's all about, what can I get from you? What can you get from me? That's the black community. In a nutshell. There's no coming together. I don't get it. I don't get it. I can go to right now where I live. I live in a very centralized area. I know where the Asian community is located, and then I know where the Mexican community is located. And then I know where the hood is. Why is our community called the hood? Why is it called the ghetto? Why is that? Why is every other community, even the Hispanics, you go to their community, they got grocery stores, banks. They got all types, not just liquor stores. They got banks. It's ridiculous. Then you go to their McDonald's. They own the McDonald's, the KFCs. I've even seen Hispanics on K. I'm like, y'all own KFC? Like, how did y'all do that? I'm not saying black folks don't do it, but I'm just saying, like, you got to go to the South. I don't get it. We don't own anything. We don't own anything. And the scary thing is, we're not trying to. We're not trying to own nothing. We're not. But you know what? I gotta keep it a stack. I do. Every time a black person gets to that level of trying to own something happens to them. Either they die, they get locked up. Something seems to always happen to them. It's crazy. I can't make these things up. All the street and store signs are in... Wait, where are you talking? Oh, Chinatown. That's why I was like, what? Majoring? I'm like, it's like when you go to Chinatown where I live. Wait, where do you live? No, Mandarin. Where do you live? Black Wall Street. Yeah, they burned that to the ground. No one even knows about that. Philly. Okay. Casey, I'm right in the West Bluff area. That's the Hispanic area. Yeah. And listen, they own everything around there. Listen, in LA, oh my gosh, Asians and Hispanics, they run that shit. I mean, damn. I'm like, oh. I mean, y'all like run this. I don't know why, but like every time I went to go visit LA, I always thought, I don't know, like when you're a tourist before going there for your first time, you think white people run LA. Hell no. You got all the Asian folks and Hispanics out there. They run that. That's why I don't feel like I really fit in LA, because I'm just like, well, where are the black people at? Where are the black folks? I'm not saying y'all not there, but it's like y'all really have like a small, section versus like everyone else is just taking over. So it's kind of like low-key crazy. I noticed that when I went there, and I'm like, dang, I did not know so many Asians lived in LA. And then I was introduced to the Hispanic side. I'm like, wow. Yes, Asians and Hispanics have businesses up. Yes, everywhere. I'm like, wow. The Ethiopians got it in the DMV. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Now, in Houston, they have some safe black neighborhoods. I don't even know what city I was in, but it was suburban, and I'd never seen so many black people in my life. I'm like, oh my God. I went to Enterprise, black people. I'm like, oh my God. I went to the grocery store, black people. I'm like, oh my God. I went to the seafood boil place. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, damn, I don't think I've ever seen that many black people in a day, where I went from business to business to business. It was just black people. I'm like, wow, I must be in a black area. Because I didn't think I was, because it was a suburban area. They had nice neighborhoods, a nice community. I'm like, damn, where the hell am I at? It's crazy. So I feel like those communities exist, but they're very small. Wow, PG County, Maryland. And then, of course, you have Atlanta, but it's like, that's it? We only get one state? That's crazy. All these other states, people taking over, we just get one state, Atlanta? Just one state. What? In LA, it's rare to find a black-owned business even in the hood. Same here. Same here. It's really sad. Like, it's either Asians, no, yeah, it's either Asians have the business or own the business in the hood, or it's a Eastern person. Like, I don't even know what their background is, but you can tell they're from the Middle East. It's never black people. And I don't get it. Like, did they really do a number on this to where it's just like, damn, we don't own nothing? And then this is another thing. It's like when black folks get to a certain level, they start making some money, they sell out. And I'm just like, why do y'all keep doing that? Do you not understand you're making it harder for the next person? Like, are you not about principle? I just don't get it. Like, BET, why the hell would you sell your network? This is why I don't watch BET now. I support independent artists for a reason. I support independent artists for a reason. Because every time these black people sign their life away literally to these music companies, oh my gosh. That's why Suki is a prime example. She said she didn't know what she was doing because she didn't read what she was signing. Black people, you don't ever put your name on something that you did not have a lawyer look over first. Oh my gosh. So she basically signed her life away. So if she doesn't produce, if she doesn't meet the expectations of whatever that contract is, oh my gosh. So that's why she said she signed her life away. And then they always get black people because we be desperate. We be in a position to where we don't have nothing else, so we feel like we have to. So she signed her life away because she felt like she had to, because she had how many kids to feed? And now she's doing what? Poisoning a whole community. So the cycle continues. That's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what they do. This is why, like, I listen to rap songs, but only in the gym. I don't listen to them every day, just because it corrupts your mind, and they want to corrupt your mind. That's what they want to do. Yeah, that's why she started doing OnlyFans. It's really sad, y'all. That's what they've been doing, though. That's what they've been doing. And it's like, black people don't see that. They don't get it. They don't get it. Listen, these people, they have found creative ways to still enslave us. It's insane. I mean, they are good. I will give it to them. They are phenomenal. But yeah, I just really think, like, as a collective, we've just y'all just need to part ways. Y'all just need to. There's no working this out. Like, no, there's no working this out. And then you're dealing with people that are grown. We're not talking about kids. So if you have kids, raise them up how you felt like it should have been. Not how it is, but how it should have been. But for us grown people, it's too late. It's just too late. It really is. It's too late. So that is just what I'm on currently. Like, I don't care if you're black or white. I mean, I don't care if you're a black man or a white man. I'm for divesting. Just do it, please. Because you taking a headache off of me. Thank you. Because this bickering that y'all be doing online back and forth, I'm tired. I'm sick of it. It's just like, oh my gosh. Life's not this hard. I swear, it's really not. So I don't know. And then I don't know why black men would make the assumption that I wouldn't be for them to swirl too. I don't get it. Why wouldn't I be? I feel like it solves a lot. It does. It solves a lot. The only issue that it does not solve is the lack of representation for black folks. That's the only issue that it doesn't solve. But the drama, it ain't worth it. It's not. It's just like, F the representation, just fucking swirl. And they can continue to put biracial people in commercials, and I guess we will just be erased. That's where I'm at. Everybody want to fight the good fight and da-da-da. If you can link with a black person, like I said, do it. Try to, for your ancestors. If you can do it in a healthy way. If you can do it and it's not a trauma bond. If you can do it and a black woman she's not a mule within her marriage, do it. But if you can't do it under those circumstances, better date out. That's what I'm on. I'm not on nothing else but that. Keep your options open. And heal. Okay? Heal. Because you don't want to run into the same man in a different race. I've seen that. So, you got your choice. That's the solution. That I just gave you the solution, people. That's the solution. So we can we can just stop the arguing now. That's the solution. We can stop the back and forth. We can stop that because that's the solution. Literally. Solves everything. Is it Reese? Hi, Reese. Wait. Black women just needs to be content making our own magazines and shows. Yeah, I agree with that. And black women, we have the power to make that happen. We lead in entrepreneurship. We lead in education. We have the abilities to be able to do that. We do. We really do. I became peace with being single for the rest of my life. That's good. Me too. If I meet someone, great. If I don't, I'm cool with that too. Because when it comes down to it, if I'm at peace, I have peace. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about nothing. If I have peace, I'm good. I literally saw Summer Walker's post today where she had this house in the middle of nowhere in the woods. That's me. Leave me the hell alone. Y'all just too corrupt. Like, I just don't have time. Cause y'all just too much. And then y'all don't see what I see. So it's just like, oh my God, I need to go be alone by myself because y'all just doing too much. Y'all falling for the trap and I'm not. So it's like, I'm seeing everyone run, over to this section over here. But because I know the truth, I'm over here and I just feel like I'm standing by myself. And I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. And then everybody's over there distracted. Meanwhile, I'm seeing what's going on. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is just too much. Like, y'all don't see it? Really? Damn. This is just... And these people, they're good. Oh my God, they're freaking good. This reminds me of Insurgent. When they got the peel or whatever, but it didn't work on them. And so everyone else was under the simulation or whatever the hell it's called. And then there were just a few that weren't. That's how I feel, right? That is literally how I feel. I'm like, And everyone is programmed, but the ones that it did not work on, like maybe their body was immune to it or whatever. That's how I feel. I feel crazy. I feel like I'm in a twilight zone. That's what I feel like. But again, it's black women having to make all the moves. Like without black men stepping up, we'll continue to not be respected and not own things in the country. It starts with the men always. Yeah, but some of y'all men be so into rap and hip hop and gang banging and stuff. Y'all just not aware. And that's what they want you to be into. They want you to be into that. It's a distraction. Just like they want black women to be in celebrity gossip, and they want black women to be in relationships, freaking Beauty and the Beast and shit like that. They want you to be into that. Or watching Baby Boy 20 times on BET. Y'all just distracted. So it's not gonna happen. I gotta get off. I'm gonna save this live. Like I went off, but I just had to rant because I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Okay, y'all putting me in the middle of this stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not a punching bag. I'm not a punching bag. So y'all need to get it together. Just go your separate ways. Black men go date you, whoever you want to date. Black women go date whoever you want to date. And just be happy. Okay, go where you're loved and appreciated. Okay, that's all. Y'all have a nice night.